The East servers are fucked.
And we are back with Lore of the Things, the number one most popular podcast on Twitch in the Dubs household.
We're starting it over. We're going to do the full 2 hours right now. Let's go.
We're starting it over. Welcome to the show. That other stuff don't even worry about that other stuff.
We're deleting it.
So let's talk about game mirroring. No.
Okay.
I want to talk about something kind of cool with movies. Have you ever just thought, like, and actually, Dub Chick gave me this idea.
Okay, I'm ready.
Have you ever just thought, like, man, that movie was good, but, like, man, if this actor had played that role, it would have been so much better. And you feel bad about it because you don't want to, like, discourage the casting team and everybody else who worked on the movie, but, like, you just feel like this person would have done a much, much better job portraying that character. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I definitely do.
You got any of those that immediately... I was going to say, do you have any that immediately come to mind? Like...
No, I don't know. Anybody that I can remember right now, I remember them because they did so well.
All right, let's talk about a big one. Let's talk about Nicolas Cage. How do you feel about Nicolas Cage?
Love him.
Love him?
He's amazing.
Love to hate him? Or...
No, I'm an actual fan. I think he's a good actor.
Yeah, but, like, in what?
In everything he was in before 2000 and whatever.
Before, like, Gone in 60 Seconds?
Before National Treasure. No, but he was in Lord of War after that, so that was great.
Oh, Lord of War is one of my favorite movies.
Actually, Lord of War was his last good movie, it looks like. Then he started doing Ghost Rider, and it's just, it's all downhill from there.
Yeah, but he was in some good ones, right? Like Wicker Man or whatever, and like...
Yeah, that's like in my wash category. Wicker Man was pretty good, I think.
Do you like action movies that are just too over the top to exist?
No, not really.
Like, what about like Con Air?
I like Con Air, but I like Con Air, I think, maybe because of nostalgia or something. Because I don't know if it was great.
Some of the campiness might make it better, I think.
I think if I'm going to go Con Air, I would go The Rock.
What about that one part in Con Air with, like, Steve Buscemi's, like, having tea with that little girl?
They leave him there.
I know, they leave him there, dude. That's, I want to know what came about with that. You know what I mean?
I always like to think... It's funny because I remember that. I always like to think
go ahead.
He didn't kill him. I like to think that he didn't kill her.
No.
And he was just misunderstood.
I think he's just a wacko, dude. I'm sure he killed a lot of people, but I don't think... Yeah. Steve Buscemi as a serial killer is a good one.
Yeah.
I think he's underrated. I think he could do some things that would be... He's one of those generally comedic actors that could be really, really good.
He played a killer in that one movie, remember? He was really good in it.
I think he could do a lot.
Do you remember that movie where he played the killer? And he was, like, super good? And he spared that one guy because he had, like, a change of heart because of what the guy did. And he was, like... He played, like, a pretty messed up guy, it seemed like. Do you remember that?
I remember him and Billy Madison.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a serious movie where you're like he's crossing people off his list or whatever, and he's putting on lipstick and stuff.
Yeah, and he crosses him off because he calls him, and he says, "I just want to apologize."
That's good, dude. That's really, really good. Yeah. Oh, he was good in Reservoir Dogs. He was pretty serious in that.
Very. Very good. He was good in. Oh, okay. So you said over the top action movies? Yeah, I do like them. They have to be campy enough.
What about Face
And
Off?
yeah, I like Face Off, but I really like Armageddon.
Where they trade faces.
Nick Cage and John Travolta.
Yeah.
Love it.
How does that make sense?
That was actually a good time for movies to be so bad that they were good.
They trade like body types too. How does that work?
No, they trade everything. They just trade it
all they did was but in the movie didn't they just cut their face off and put his face on him?
Yeah, Travolta did it first, right? Or did no? Wait. Anyway, the other one did it because it was like, got him. You know, that was a good movie.
I need to watch that again, dude. That was a good one.
Armageddon is a great movie with an all-star cast.
Oh, Armageddon was good. Armageddon was really good. That wasn't over the top though. I don't feel like.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they had to nuke a fucking meteor so it wouldn't destroy the Earth.
Yeah, but that's like, it's not like Face Off though. Like it's not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not Last Action Hero starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean, but I was talking to T-Dog. You know T-Dog, right? Old Thomas.
Yeah.
I was describing Armageddon to him. I'm like, you've never seen this Armageddon? I'm like, well, what year were you born? And he was like, 1998. And I was like, and I looked it up, but that's the year fucking Armageddon came out.
Oh.
That's amazing. It's amazing that he was born when that.
I still think of 2000 being like a few years ago.
Yesterday, dude. It's yesterday. It's weird. So weird.
I lost my train of thought.
Well, 2000s movies. There Will Be Blood. Did you see that one? Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis is. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Daniel Day-Lewis. We were talking about American actors.
Is he a knight? Can we get a night check?
Isn't Daniel Day-Lewis American? Is he American?
Can we put up yeah, I believe so. Can we put up a night check in the upper left-hand corner somewhere?
No, Daniel Day-Lewis is English too.
Oh, of course he is. What am I thinking?
Dude, do we have any good American actors? Like,
put how many actors? Put a little count up, and it says how many actors we thought were American but are actually English and are good actors and also knights.
It's only,
and we're at we're at 5 now.
I don't think Daniel Day-Lewis is a knight though.
Sir Daniel Day-Lewis, I feel it.
It's coming, but I don't think it's there yet.
How old is he? Is he old as he looks or no?
He was born in 1970.
Oh, he's not as old as he looks. He's young.
He's what is that, 50 years? He's 50 years old?
Yeah, he's pretty young. I mean, he looks older. Or he looked older back when I saw him back in the day.
Like Last of the Mohicans and like...
Oh, yeah.
He was in Gangs of New York.
Gangs of New York.
Yeah,
boom.
That's a good movie, dude.
That was pretty good.
Oh, Leo's American.
He's the only one we got. He's our only hope.
Leo's American. And Leo has just progressed. Honestly, Leo has just progressively gotten even better. He blows my mind.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to get better when you peaked at your first movie, you know? It really is.
Well, I mean, he should have won an Oscar for Gilbert Grape.
That was his first movie, wasn't it?
People thought that he was actually like a mentally disabled person. And he came out
I still think he is.
He came out on the red carpet. And he was like this normal kid. Came out on the red carpet. He was like this normal kid, and everybody's like, "What?
Yeah.
What the hell?" Great. You know what I mean?
You know who really likes Leo? Like really likes, like had a fan club back in the day? Is Amber. She loves.
Well, Leo's awesome, dude. I'm pretty obsessed with Leo myself.
She was obsessed with Titanic.
Yeah, but she was obsessed with Leo as like a boy toy kind of figure. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the way you're obsessed with like NSYNC and Leo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I like Leo because he always does a good job. Period.
Oh, you know what? We have a lot of the good black actors are American. We got that going for us. And
Like
there's a lot of
Denzel.
them actually. Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson, Morgan Freeman.
Denzel is
I mean,
fantastic, dude. John
we're
Q.
cranking them out. Yeah.
You know who
Dustin
doesn't like Leo?
Hoffman.
Bears.
Bears. I think they do. I think they like him a little too much, actually.
Sean Penn. Sean Penn's
Let's talk
pretty
about
good.
that Leo. That's the reason he
Oh,
got
but we have like Italian
that
actors.
Oscar.
We got the Italian actors. We got
We got De Niro. We
got
got
De Niro.
DiCaprio.
we got Pacino.
Okay, so next week, Barry Dubs and the Kids Act do fucking horrible Italian accents for 2 hours straight. We got Johnny Depp. What is Johnny Depp doing besides Pirates these days? Anything?
Pirates is done, I think.
Just he's done.
Johnny Depp he's never been given like that role, I feel like.
Right.
He's there, you know what I mean? And he's a fan favorite.
Yeah. Oh, we have a lot of good female actors.
But he needs that
some would call them actresses.
that role.
He's doing domestic abuse, I think. Yeah.
I've heard a couple sides of that story.
I think he's getting some domestic abuse from what I've heard.
I feel like he hasn't been given that role that's gonna bust him through to like absolute legend status. Like he'll always be a household name, but like I don't know, man.
What would be his? Yeah, I think you're right. What's his legend status?
He's in a lot of Tim Burton movies, and he's in a lot of
Yeah, there's a weird.
And I love the guy.
There's like a weird thing going around, like with Tim Burton.
Helena Bonham Carter, Johnny Depp.
I feel like they're into some really weird.
Oh, I feel like Johnny
stuff.
Depp probably bangs his wife like in front of him.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
That's for sure. That's a 100. Johnny Depp, what was his biggest movie? If you had to say his biggest movie, because I love him because of Fear and Loathing. That's where I really thought he was like a super good actor.
Yes, dude. That's
Fear
the
and
one.
Loathing was good.
That's the one.
Yeah. Is that it?
Fantastic in that, dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. What else was he in though? Oh, he's been in those Harry Potter movies. He's been in those Harry Potter movies lately.
The new ones. Those are good. I like
Crimes
those.
of Grindelwald.
I really like the new ones, actually. I'm gonna say it. Meryl Streep is probably the female you were looking for. Meryl Streep is always the female I'm looking for. It's always the female that everyone's looking for.
Let's look up Johnny Depp's filmography and we'll see.
I didn't really like Meryl Streep until my girlfriend got me into her. And now I'm obsessed.
I really like... I really like Sweeney Todd.
I've never watched it in its entirety.
It's a good one.
Isn't that crazy?
Let's go down. Oh, he was in Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay.
Yeah, he was in Platoon. It says too. I don't remember him from Platoon.
Lerner?
You could rewatch that maybe. Okay.
Crybaby.
So. Yeah, I don't remember that one either.
That's John Waters, baby.
Oh yeah.
John Waters is the weirdest man in Hollywood. I don't really know how they accept him, really. He's a strange guy.
He's a fucking freak.
Scissorhands.
I like that guy.
And then he was Gilbert Grape in What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Yeah, that might have been a good role for him.
Donnie Brasco was a good one.
That was up there. Oh yeah, that was a really good movie.
But Fear and Loathing, like him and Benicio,
Yeah.
that movie's insane, man.
Okay,
Oh, and
so
then he got pretty big. He was in Sleepy Hollow. He was in Chocolat.
Chocolat.
Oh, Blow.
Oh yeah,
He was
that's
George
his
Young in
movie.
Blow.
That's a movie that we all remember. I'm
From
sure that we didn't
Hell.
remember. We didn't remember until just now.
Secret Window.
I love that movie, Blow, man. I watched that movie so much back in
Once
the
Upon
day.
a Time in Mexico is one of my favorite movies from the 2000s.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Remember, he's got his
Is he
eyes drilled out, and he's
is he forgettable? Is Johnny Depp forgettable?
no. I don't
I
think
think
so.
he might be. I think he might be.
I don't think he is.
Okay, so 2000s movies.
Oh, he played John
segued into
Dillinger in Public
actors.
Enemies. That was really good.
I didn't love that movie actually.
You didn't?
Nah,
I really liked it,
why.
man.
Something
Really
about it.
liked
I'd rather watch Boardwalk Empire. It reminds me of Boardwalk Empire, and that was a good show.
Oh, that was good.
That's who my favorite actor of all time these days is.
Oh, Steve Buscemi was
somebody
in
that I
that too.
Yeah. But who is that other guy that I can never remember his name? And he is literally my favorite actor right now. Michael Shannon. Michael Shannon is the most underrated actor in Hollywood. You know Michael Shannon? You're gonna know him when
This
you look him
guy?
up. He's so fucking good.
He is pretty good.
He is so good, man.
He is pretty good.
Have you seen that movie? It was an award winner. It was recent. I watched it. I can't remember the name of it.
The Shape of Water?
Have a good one, Moth. Shape of Water. Dude, him in that, it's a really good movie. I didn't think I would like it, but it's super good, and he's super good in it. And also, he was in this movie that I didn't even know anything about. And I watched it, and it was super good. It was, Shotgun Stories, maybe? Is that the one? And he's going to be in a couple upcoming films that I really
You
am
seen
excited
Peaky
about
Blinders?
No. Oh, yeah, Shotgun Stories. It's good.
You haven't seen Peaky Blinders?
No, I've never seen Peaky Blinders.
Dude. That is a show right there, man.
I've heard.
That's 100% a show.
I know,
That's
I need to watch it
really, really
already.
good one, man.
That's about World War One vets, basically, kind of.
It's yeah, but it's like the 1920s London gang.
Yeah.
But they are World War One vets though.
Yeah, like the fallout, the aftermath.
They were like hole diggers, man. They like dug through the ground. Pretty traumatic experience. But Cillian Murphy's one of the best in Hollywood too.
Yeah.
Cillian Murphy's really good.
Yeah, all right. So we got he's good. Wasn't he in he was in that show that you like? You know, the one. I can never remember the name of any actors or shows or anything.
Cillian Murphy?
Yeah, wasn't he in a show?
Peaky Blinders.
No, he was in that not Mindhunter, but the other one. Was that him? I'm thinking of somebody else, I think. Okay, so what else do we got? Is that's that show, baby? That's it. We covered it all. No, we got
How do you like your deli meats, Slice? We were talking about this a little bit, and I wanted to touch on it a little harder.
I like it. I like that fucking sliced up real thin.
Nah, see, thin. I like them. I like them thick cut meat. Yeah.
So let me ask you this then: when you make a sandwich, do you have stacks of meat that are just like stacked like this? Then is it like just fucking like?
No, I do like I take one
meat.
And I lay it on there and I fold it.
Yeah.
I take the other one, I lay it on there and I fold it back. so it's even distribution of meat there. It
Yeah.
only takes a couple slices too.
See, I like putting. I was about to ask, where do you put the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth piece? I like to put it on and like do the photographic like
You just like crinkle
the
it on there and just kind of.
yeah, it looks like waves, and then do it the other way. So then you get this stack like whew, and it looks really good.
Yeah, but like I like the thick cut meat, man.
I don't know. I like it thin, shredded up. I want to see through it. When that lady hands it to me at the counter, I want to be able to. She says, "Do you want a piece?" And I just want to be able to see her right through it.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I like it like that. It reminds me too much of like the stuff that comes in the Tupperwares.
Oh yeah, that's true, but it's better. I guess it depends on what I mean. I will do a thick roast beef. I do like thick roast beef, but I really like it shredded too, so it's weird.
So
Thinly shredded.
let's talk about the effects of COVID. People talk about the effects of COVID plenty enough. You know what I mean?
Right. We're sick of it.
Let's talk about the effects of COVID though on the gaming industry.
Okay, yes. So, good and bad. I thought last night I was thinking about it and I thought it was all good. But Animal Crossing, for example, I don't even think we fired it up today. I think we played all, if not, I mean, almost all we need to play of Animal Crossing right now.
Yeah.
Because we've been 24/7 inside playing it.
I feel like these certain games, Animal Crossing, Warzone, were in development and ending development at the perfect time to come out for this, and then the disease started to take hold of the world, and these games just skyrocketed.
They did, but I mean, can we get a gaming industry conspiracy theory going on COVID? Like, they released it. I think if anyone did it, I think Activision would have done
Probably
it.
Activision.
If anyone's
I wouldn't put it past them.
Suspect. No, but I think that, for example, Warzone. I think Warzone is a better example because Animal Crossing, I think, would have blown up either way, and Warzone would have. But there's so many people playing. There's so many people talking about
it. And then with
it.
this whole Valorant thing with people on streams and everything else, like I've seen higher Twitch numbers from this than I've seen in a long, long time.
You think it's Riot, Counter-Strike, or just the hype that's pulling those numbers?
I think it's a mix of. Well, I think it's because the streamers that are skilled at shooters were excited about it.
Right.
And that got other people
excited.
You think they
got? Okay, so I think so. I think you're right. But do you think? How much do you think these streamers got paid to play that alpha?
I don't know if they got paid at all to play that alpha.
Really?
I think they were chomping at the bit to play that alpha.
Listen, Shroud, I don't know if you've checked Shroud's YouTube, which I do twice a day at least. Shroud is putting out like instructional videos.
I think that's just because that's the content that people want from him, and he knows that.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think these streamers know that that's the content people want.
Right.
I don't know if they've spent a penny. I don't know if Riot has spent a penny on getting these streamers to play this game. I don't think it's a sponsored event.
I don't know. I think it is.
I really don't. I think that they gave them the alpha and they wanted to stream it, so they streamed it.
I don't know. Maybe. It just seems like so...
I really don't, because people like Summit plays CSGO.
Mm-hmm.
Summit has dabbled in Fortnite, Modern Warfare, and everything else. I think that he just wanted to play Valorant when it was coming out.
Yeah, you're probably right, but I think... I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like they've, compared to like AAA studios marketing, I feel like they have not spent the money that other studios would spend on marketing.
Well, they really, whatever they spent on it, the fact that they did this Twitch thing to get the beta just blew it out of the water. Like, that's free. Well, they had to coordinate with Twitch though, but still,
I don't
Twitch
think
probably
so.
wanted it. Well, they had to coordinate, but they
I don't
probably
think you do
didn't
have to
pay
coordinate.
to have drops enabled.
I mean, not more than any other developer has to coordinate.
Right. Okay, so they didn't. That's genius.
They're just
though.
using Twitch's drop program.
Yeah, that was such a smart.
But I don't
decision.
know if it costs money to use Twitch's drop program or not. Might not.
It might not, because it's beneficial to both parties. I'm sure someone knows all about this stuff.
But I have not seen 250,000 people watching someone since probably Ninja.
Fortnite Ninja
used
days.
to stream Fortnite on Twitch.
But what were his numbers?
He was hitting 250K daily.
Oh, okay. The record is still... Ninja still has the record with 667,000.
Yeah, but that was like when he was streaming like a con or something, I think. Or like a Fortnite tournament.
Yeah.
But he was getting 250K daily viewers.
Yeah. That's crazy.
When Shroud was hitting like... Probably still in like the 90s, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
And with this game, people are now watching Summit. 250,000 people are watching Summit play it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's funny how they just locked on to Summit out of all the people playing it. But rightfully
Summit
so,
already has a pretty
really
huge
good.
following. Summit was sort of next in line, I feel, to the Shroud and Ninja.
Yeah, and with them leaving, sure. Yeah. Makes sense.
And then there's Doc, but like Doc has had some serious controversy through this whole thing.
Yeah. That's funny.
Saying drops enabled, drops not enabled, what's going on with that?
Dude, QCO's playing
XQC
Black
also.
Ops 2.
XQC's playing Black Ops 2?
Yeah.
At first, XQC was also blowing up off of this thing.
Yeah, he's still got 27,000, and there's only 88,000 watching Summit right now, and he's got drops. So
really?
I think
it fell
it's
off
over.
pretty hard then.
I think it's over. I think
it was for the drops.
Valorant's dead. I'm calling it.
No, it was for the drops, man. Everybody wanted their drops. Now they're not watching; they're playing.
For sure.
How many people you think are playing Valorant?
Oh, 500,000.
Oh, more than that.
Oh, I thought you meant like right now.
Oh, well, yeah, right now, even.
You think more than that right now?
Maybe 500,000 right now,
so.
but how many people have the beta and are playing it? Not right now, but have it and have played it.
Oh, a lot.
Like
I don't know.
10 mil over that? Less?
Well, they're we talked about this last week. It comes in the Asia factor that I know very little about.
Yeah.
They could be really like...
How many people on the North American side are going to play it the day it comes out because of this whole thing? Couldn't get a beta key, couldn't do this, couldn't do that.
A lot.
Got really unlucky, never got a beta key, and then beta players want to play with their friends too, so...
But I don't know if
I'm honestly surprised it's getting.
You're gonna be really screwed when you get in.
I'm honestly surprised. I'm kind of surprised it's getting the traction that it is.
Really?
Yeah, it being such a competitive game, I feel like people more so cling onto run and gun style, Call of Duty style,
where it's like it evens itself out because of the randomness almost too.
Yeah.
Like run and gun shit. Yeah.
I feel like people cling to that more so than competitive shooters.
Yeah, half the people playing right now, if not more, will not continue to play as people get progressively better.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think.
I'm gonna probably end up quitting in like a few months.
I'm already done. I'm not playing anymore. No,
I feel
no,
like
I think
in a few months, I might peak
right.
at my skill in Valorant, and
Yeah,
might have like a 5 stack or something that I play with.
and
But
that's gonna be it.
eventually,
It's gonna
everybody's gonna outskill me, and I know that.
right. Well, we are two washed up gamers, so
I'll get to a point where
um,
everybody's just too good. It'll be like playing Fortnite.
right, right.
You just get to a point
Exactly.
where everyone's just too good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I'll enjoy
Yeah.
it for a while.
Maybe if
That's
server
why I like
populations
battle
stay up,
royales because so many people are in there. Chances
you
are
get
you have a
lucky.
much better chance of not running into the best player in the game.
Exactly.
But when you're
And
going
killing the best
five
player
v
by accident.
when you're going 5v5 and they know you're either coming A short, A long, B short, B long,
Right.
somebody who's better than you is going to beat you.
And he's there on the map
Yeah.
right in front of you.
Nine
He's
out of
finding you that
nine
round.
out of 10
For
times.
sure.
9 out of 10 times you're not going to get the drop on him.
Right. Yeah. No, that's very true. But if server populations stay up, matchmaking might be a thing that works.
I mean, it works.
You know.
It works, but then you get this MOBA mindset. Like MOBAs have serious amounts of toxicity,
right,
towards people in different or in the same skill levels.
tier. Right.
You're in bronze in League, it's impossible to get out.
Really?
You're in bronze in Overwatch, it's impossible to get out.
Because no one wants to play with you, or
because everybody is just either toxic or bad.
Right, yeah.
The good players that are in bronze are the most toxic people. The bad players that are in bronze just aren't good. And they're not very toxic, but they're not good.
Yeah.
I went through this with Heroes of the Storm. I dug myself into a hole when I first started playing. I was playing ranked to try to unlock more characters faster and stuff so I could play ranked with my friends. And I dug myself into a bronze hole and I could not get out of it.
Huh. That's funny.
Because you can't carry, even if you're good. Like, eventually I got decent, not bronze level play. You know
yeah,
I became like a gold level player, you know what I mean? Which isn't fantastic, but
yeah.
But I couldn't get out.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you get
into this issue
drawback.
where once you start diving into that low MMR, you're gonna have toxicity and silenced players and people that just aren't good.
Just people that you will not lead you to victory.
And it's gonna be hard to climb out of that, I think.
Right.
And then I also think that everybody's just gonna be playing 5 stacks too.
Yeah.
It's the kind of game where you don't want a solo queue, you know what I mean?
No, it's definitely when you're solo, when you don't have anybody to play with, you just in the shooting range.
Yeah, it's not going to be a fun game to play, especially a few months down the road, queuing in solo. Your teammates aren't going to want to work with you. They're going to pick the wrong people. They're not going to want to use their abilities to help you out. Nobody's going to make good call-outs. Like,
it already has made me much more toxic feeling than any other game so far. Like in BRs, when somebody's just off doing their thing, they drop somewhere else, you're like, oh, good job, whatever. And you play. But in this, you're like, you just got killed fucking 5 times in a row because your other teammate isn't doing the thing they need to be doing, like in Counter-Strike or something.
Yeah.
It's like immediately you're like, really?
And you almost can't help it. You could be the nicest person.
Right. You're like, you're ruining my day right now.
You can't help it. It happens 3-4 times the same way. Somebody's not watching the flank, you get killed. 3-4 times, you're like, okay, it's cool. Yeah, watch the flank. You know what I mean? It's all good. But like the 5th or 6th time, you're like, dude.
You're like, just do better.
Like you literally have the drop on this person. They walk right by you to me. Every round.
Yeah. No, I think that's the nature of how competitive it is, though. That shows you that it's truly a competitive game, more so than anything that's been popular recently.
You know what fascinates
it's not
me?
already established.
What's always fascinated me is I'm getting blurry here. I think it's because I'm vaping. It's trying to focus on it. The psychology of competitive gaming has always fascinated me.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, a lot of people think that they're better than they actually are.
Right.
And a lot of people think they're worse than they actually are.
Mm-hmm.
If you think
I like to think I fall in both categories.
If you think you're worse than you actually are, you have an advantage.
Right.
Because you don't expect anything from yourself, and you don't get that anxiety from it.
Yeah, but also you might not do those plays that you don't think you can pull off and stuff, though.
Yeah, a lot of times if you think you're better than you actually are, sometimes you'll get lucky.
Yeah.
But those people are always the most toxic, though. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. It's pretty interesting to see the change. Like, these queues for 5 stacks that are really good right now are long.
Yeah, I mean, I watch the streams, and these guys are waiting 10 minutes sometimes.
Yeah, so that's interesting to see already. I mean, it's quick. But
there's gonna be a big discrepancy right now. Like you're talking about Counter-Strike professionals.
It's sped up right now. Like the evolution of this so far is sped up because of the drop thing that they're doing on Twitch.
It'll balance out some.
Yeah.
But not. I don't think it's going to balance out as much as people think it's going to. There's always going to be a large discrepancy between good players and bad players, I think.
Yeah, well, that's with almost anything, though, I think. I mean, just using Counter-Strike as a basis because that's what you have to compare this to.
Yeah, but like that's what fascinates me though is the gaming psychology. People think that they're better than they are. They think they're worse than they are, and how it affects their actual gameplay. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, look at people that think they're better looking than they actually are, or worse looking than
they actually are. It works in any facet of life. It's not just in gaming. Like.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like if you think you're awesome at your job, but you're really not, like people are gonna resent you for it.
Right. So it's definitely better to be. No, you're right. It's definitely better to be better than you think you are. Think you play worse than you do.
Does that mindset, that confident mindset, help you to succeed more often?
More often, yeah. I think. I could see how it does, but I don't know about more often. I couldn't commit to saying definitely more often. You know? It definitely helps sometimes.
So are you a happier person thinking that you're worse than you actually are, or thinking that you're better than you actually are?
I think you're happier if you think you're better.
Yeah?
Yeah, even though you're toxic.
Doesn't that set you up for disappointment, though?
No, because anytime you get disappointed, instead
you're gonna blame someone else.
Yeah, you get mad at someone else.
Okay, that's fair.
Those people are like islands that are happy, but everyone around them is miserable.
Yeah,
I think.
That's fair.
You know, I don't know. I think I'm much worse than I actually am. I think sometimes I think I'm decent.
And we have our moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just get those moments stacked together, and then we'll be good. But so that's show.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there.
That's pretty good.
Go
play some Valorant.
I gotta pee really bad. So twitch.tv/BarryDubs, twitch.tv/TheKidZach. Sorry it was a little bit shorter show than normal. We had some technical difficulties. We were late. We did this. We did that. We'll get on a better schedule for it, or not. I don't know.
No, we won't. But it's all good, baby. Hell of a show.
Twitter.com/LordTheThings if you want to follow. We're gonna
# Rainbow Spaghetti.
We're gonna start getting some
follows,
highlights up on YouTube.
Merch should be up next week.
Next week, I don't know about that. We'll shoot for that, but I don't know if it's gonna happen.
What?
But yeah, check us out on social media. Thanks for stopping by. If anybody has any input on anything, it was awesome. You can add us at Lord of the Things on Twitter. We'll check that out. And if you ever want to be a guest, let us know. We'll bring in guests. Yeah. We'll do what we got to do.
We got a line. De Niro's next week, but we'll put you in line.
Yeah, I don't know. De Niro, he might flake. We'll
He's a
see.
flaky guy.
We'll see what happens. All
All
right.
right.
Have a good night, everybody.